Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, señores y señoras, here we are. Welcome. I am Special Andre. This is the Eset Masters Qualifier Cup number 2, and we have MorroW playing against GoOdy here in the finals. The winner will get €100 and some slots for the Super Duper Master Tournament, where the offline Super Finals will be held at Gamescom. Now, GoOdy already played against various very good players. MorroW's road to the finals was slightly more easier, in my personal opinion. He is spawning here as the blue Zerg at the 12 o'clock. Meanwhile, at the 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock location, we have GoOdy as the purple Terran player. So it is a ZVT, and it is a best of 5 ZVT finals here. I was casting 1 week ago. I was casting the show match of GoOdy versus Cats, and Cats being a very good Zerg player himself as well. GoOdy showed us some really nice strategies. Of course, people on the European servers figured out GoOdy's style a little bit more than the people on the North American servers, but still GoOdy in the last weeks especially improved quite a lot. Now there is MorroW moving out with his drone, and is this going to be a hatchery? And yes, indeed it is. Hatchery coming up for MorroW. There we see GoOdy with the barracks, there we see GoOdy with the refinery, so he will be able to get out of 1 marine right away, and this means he's not going to go for any bunkers, because any reapers, because if he wants to go for any reapers, he would have gotten out this refinery a little bit more early, but he did not, and that's why he's going for some standard factory tech, most likely. Yes, there he's rearranging this barracks, going for a supply depot there, so there will be no add-on possible. Now, there is a bunker coming up anyway, but this bunker is not supposed to deal much damage. It's just there to keep the drones busy, distract a little bit. Now he's already running away with the SCV. Now he's got his marine here to do some damage, and he's going to attack, and yes, he is going to attack, forcing a cancel on the bunker. Was on low HP, even though still in construction. Now the drone's not able to go for a full surround, but GoOdy, I mean, he was able to just get off some mining time of those 4 or 5 drones, and he only was not mining with this one single or second SCV here, but in the end it was worth it, sacrificing the 25 minerals it cost to just cancel the bunker. So very good first move by GoOdy. There is the factory coming up for him. We don't see a second Vespine geyser just yet. It won't be reacted Hellions. When I was casting the 4 players close combat cup yesterday, our show went to the finals against Zerg. He just basically always went not only for Hellions, not for reacted Hellions, but for double reacted Hellions. 2 factories with a reactor each, and then just go crazy on those Hellions, and later on transition into Tank Marine. Liked this build quite a bit. Now GoOdy is repelling this Overlord. Overlord will not go down, will outrange the Marine right away. There we see the factory is building some Hellions. There we see this barracks is building some bunkers, and here's a starport gathering build. So most likely GoOdy wants to go for this 8 Marine and a couple of Hellion drops here in the main base, elevate those units up, ignore the natural expansion. So building spine crawlers against GoOdy might not always be the right thing to do, because most of the time he's going in the early stages of the game to drop in your base, and or just at the same time, if you're having spine crawlers and he's not doing this, and he's going for the standard siege tanks right away, well, yeah, siege tanks, they do outrange your spine crawlers anyway. So here are the Hellions, here are the Marines I was talking about. There is the Medivac. There he is loading up the Medivac with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Marines. What about those Hellions? Yeah, there are the Hellions moving over there, and exactly like I told you, he's going for elevator drop. And MorroW did a smart thing though. He just already rearranged this Overlord, so the Overlord will not get taken out. Does MorroW see those forces? No, not just yet, but he's bringing his Queens and he's bringing his Zerglings already in position. Still GoOdy was allowed to just get up with 4 of those Hellions and all the Marines here right away. Now there are the Zerglings moving in, and the Zerglings will get taken out pretty fast. Still, will it be too fast or not? This will be the question, but all those Queens are lost quite a lot of their life. All of them are in the orange, but there we see more Zerglings arriving. The Medivac has been taken out, and so did all the Marines and the Hellions, basically bringing us to units lost of over 1,100 here for GoOdy and a 675 for MorroW. One more thing what's left to say about this attack is basically take a look at the supply right now. 37 for GoOdy, 54 for MorroW. Army supply looking way in the lead for GoOdy, and this means MorroW, he's got quite a lot of drones, 43 compared to the 30. Now the follow-up play for GoOdy is the Banshee, but not only the Banshee, but the Banshee with the cloak. There's the first Banshee out, second Banshee in production, cloak in research right now. And in about, let's just say, 70-60 seconds, we will see that our friend GoOdy is going for an attack here. So, there we see extractor number 3 and number 4. The +1 melee attack for MorroW is about to get finished in 1 minute. There we see the Hellion is getting taken out. There we see some more Marines getting produced by GoOdy, but not... what? Marines? I was just expecting factory number 2, 3 and 4 coming up, but looks like this is not the case. Still, he's on one base, there's the orbital, and meanwhile GoOdy is still mining out of this one base. MorroW's got this hatchery here already, 1/3 done. And I'm just waiting for the Banshees here to do some damage. Now, the lair is already finished. He's got a Spore Crawler here. There is the Spire. There are 2 Queens braiding. And where are the Banshees? Here they are. And he's got 3 Banshees in total, but it is 2 Spore Crawlers actually. And those Queens have a +1 range. And this is 5 Queens and an Overseer. And even though GoOdy is having 3 of those Banshees will not be too successful. GoOdy realizing this, that he cannot do anything else. The first attack failed, the second one with the Banshees was quite an all-in-ish move, and MorroW was prepared from the first second on, so GG is called, and MorroW takes game number 1 here in this best of 5 series.